SAP Learning YouTube channel, and today we are covering the SAP from scratch to expert level. So earlier I had published one video regarding SAP and ERP. So in that video I had just explained that what is ERP and what is the SAP. Just I explain the connection between of them. So today I'm just going to start the SAP session. What is SAP, what is ERP, what is cloud, and etc, etc. Because today if you are discussing about your SAP career, about SAP, if you are a fresher, if you want to switch your career in SAP, so whenever you are discussing to anyone, so the person used a very hard jargon like cloud, SAP S4HANA, ECC, ERP, and private, public. So really you will get confused about that, all the things. So I felt that I need to create one video, and that video can explain you each and everything. And you because I know that if you are starting anything like today is a trending terms is AI. So now if we are talking about the AI, so AI just, so anyone want to know that how can I start, how can know the AI. So similarly SAP, if we are talking about the SAP, so the people and the person who wanted to start the career in SAP always confused about that, where should I to start the learning and what is the steps. So here don't worry, I will not use too much jargons and too much literature, so you will not confuse, and I will explain the each and everything and how to start and how to I will explain you everything like configuration, steps, domestic, import, subcontracting, consignment, each and everything. Hello, this is Sayed and I am your tutor. So I am explaining you SAP. Today I would like to say the SAP is very powerful tool or software system used by the companies all over the world. Now if you have never heard about SAP before, don't worry, I will explain you each and everything, and definitely you will not confuse. And so let us start the session. So yes, one more thing, last time I had uploaded one video regarding ERP and SAP. So because the purpose of last video is that I just wanted to explain you the what is ERP. Sometimes some people are confused about the SAP ERP and between two terminology, what is ERP and what is SAP. Sometimes because the SAP is the ERP, but what is ERP and what is the SAP, what is the difference between. So I have already explained in my previous video. You can just go and just check out that video. Now this is a starting and this is the beginning of SAP tutorial. It's a core discussion of SAP. I will not discuss anything apart from SAP. I will just explain the SAP in core. So here I will just also explain you. You can just see my PPT. So here I just mentioned that ERP, SAP ECC, SAP HANA, SAP S4HANA and Cloud explain. Because whenever you are just wanted to start your career in SAP, and or if you wanted to switch your career in SAP, so you confused about that, about these of the jargons. uh, Actually what happened now, I felt that one video, at least one video, it should I cannot search one video anywhere, so which can explain all the things in one bucket. If you are a fresher and if you are talking about the SAP, so someone explain you cloud, public, ERP, and private, on-premise, etc., etc., and definitely you will confused. So how should we start SAP journey? So here this video will help you to start your SAP journey. So my first slide, this is the first slide of introduction slide, just explaining you what is the SAP, what is the connection between ERP and SAP, and cloud options. This is the second slide. One second. Second, third. Yes. First and second. Yes. So what is the SAP? SAP is the software which help the entire business to perform, help the entire business to control the supply chain, finance, human resources, sale, and everything. Suppose if you are a businessman and you wanted to start a business like perfume business, I'm just giving an example. In perfume business you wanted to uh, start a perfume business, so you will do the paperwork. What will you do? First you will just write down each and everything, like how can I start my perfume business. Suppose that how can I purchase the raw material, and how can I do the packing, and how I can sell the material, sell the perfume. So if I am talking about the uh, giant company, so that company process, entire process from procurement to sale, it's very complex. Suppose that if you are working in company, or if you are working in school, you are studying in a school and you institute and college, there you can find out that inst whether institute, company, everyone purchase the things and consume the things. So similarly, how do I manage the entire thing? Suppose I am a perfume business, I have a perfume business, so I wanted to know that how much quantity of raw material I need to purchase exactly, and how much quantity I need to actually sell in a single month. So the SAP is help to the giant company from procurement to sale, or finance, manufacturing, human resources, and obviously the reporting. Finance means how much actually I need a money, and how much I need, I'm just how much value and how much money I want, how much money I wanted uh, to run the business, and how much people I actually needed for this my business. So these are the things. It's also covered in the SAP. So SAP control the finance things, SAP control the human resources, SAP control the supply chain. Suppose the raw material, procurement, and storing. Yes, the best example is suppose that I'm just giving a very layman example. In your house, how much you want to procure the grocery, how much you want to procure the soap, how much you want to uh, uh, shampoo, and etc etc etc, and all the things you will have to keep in a separate place, means storing. Somewhere you will store, na? If you are purchasing anything, you will have to store, and you will have to consume, and you will have to pay. So this is the example, the basic example. But now, in case of industry, how the things will control, not like that blindly I am purchasing XYZ and XYZ amount. It is not possible. So that is a software to control each and everything. How much money I needed, how much employee I needed, how much raw material I needed for finished product, and how can I manufacturing the product, how much product, and sale and reporting. Finally, the reporting. You can see this uh, uh, flow diagram. It's a very simple flow diagram. System is controlling each and everything. Manufacturing means, suppose that you are just purchasing a raw material. Suppose I am just purchasing a X chemical and I am purchasing the Y chemical. I am just mixing together and making a finished product. It's called my finished product. And where I can do it? In manufacturing plant. Suppose that I have a car, so I have a car business, so I have just purchased the steel and manufacturing and processing in plant. And once the processing and manufacturing has been done, then I will sell to the customer. So which customer? So that record, that master record, this is a very important terminology, master record. I will use again that the term master record, master data. In SAP terminology, master data. It's a very crucial important terms in SAP because system needed the master data like supplier and customer. Supplier means who is giving a raw material to me and where I am going to purchase. And customer means the person I am selling the product, final product to him is a customer. So customer record. But for purchasing point of view, vendor, where I am going to purchase, and customer record, where I am going to sell to the person. Right? So this is the basic things about the SAP, and SAP control each and everything. Now the evaluation. Time to time SAP evolved itself. First ERP came, second ECC came, then SAP HANA, then S4 HANA. The purpose of this video is explaining to each and everything. Now next time you are going anywhere and you are discussing about SAP, so all the things you have clear. So you will never ever confuse about that the things. If someone is talking about the, yes, we are using S4 HANA, my industry is using S4 HANA, my using is SAP ECC, my company is using cloud, my company is using a public cloud. So we'll never ever confuse about that kind of the jargons. So this is the evaluation. I will explain each and everything. After this session, I will just explain you the core SAP uh, terminology and the SAP structure, the company structure. So nowadays, first of all, you will have to. I'm not going to explain the what is the SAP full form, what is the SAP. The each and everything you can get anywhere. I am just explaining your to you and clearing your concept, because this is the very important things. And whatever I am explaining over here, it's a very important, because whenever you are going to interview, so this question is comes from this part. The question comes from this part. Exactly. If I am going to take an interview of consultant, so I've always asked that what is the difference between ECC and ERP? Sorry, SAP, ECC, and S4 HANA. What is the difference between of them? So this is the interview point, and this is the basic concept of SAP. I'm just explaining the concept of SAP. So first, 1970 ERP comes. ERP is just enterprises resource planning. How to plan our resources, right? After that, the software came SAP ECC. It's a very basic software, and ERP centralized component. And in ECC, you can. This is also a very old version, like that Nokia 1100, right? I'm just kidding, but exactly is like SAP ERP, SAP ECC. Today, the industry moving very rapidly. The maximum company are using S4 HANA nowadays. Maximum company switch S4 HANA. Why? Because I have already told you, I will clear you concept. You can just see the ribbon. S4 HANA, the company, all companies on ECC must upgrade to S4 HANA before 2030. After 2030, SAP will not support to SAP ECC system. SAP HANA is a memory base, RAM base, where the data is stored in database. Suppose that, I'm just giving you an example. You have a memory card in your mobile system, and you have some space in your mobile system. Both are the different things. Or you have a hard device where you can store all the things. Similarly, SAP built memory database where the system is store all the data over there. What is the data? Customer data, material data, supplier data, master data, the different kind of the data. Employer's data. Suppose as I am an employee, so I need a salary from my company. So company will have to keep the record. Then he can be able to pay the salary to me. Right? So this is the SAP evolvement. SAP S4 HANA. Nowadays currently using S4 HANA, because it's a very in S4 HANA SAP evolved itself. So SAP changed the tables. SAP changed the what is the table exactly? I will explain you the table in next video, in next chapter, in next lecture. Each and everything. Do not confuse. Just note it down that table where it's like a database where we store all the things. So this is the evaluation. Now next, is S4HANA. Currently, in current scenario, current day, I'm just going to back the slide. I'm not saying that all the companies using S4HANA. Recently, some companies also using a SAP ECC and SAP HANA. They are not upgraded itself so far. But now any company is installing a new SAP, so every partner company, means every IT company, suggests to the company that you can just you will have to use S4 HANA, because S4 HANA have a maximum thing. Don't very confused about that. I will just explain you each and everything. What is the new in S4 HANA, what is the new in ECC, what is the in ECC, and what is the new in S4 HANA. I will explain you each and everything. Don't worry. Just I am giving you just simple glimpse, because you will not never ever confuse about that this kind of the jargons. I was always confused about that kind of the jargons when any senior person, any senior consultant using that kind of the jargons. Literally. So that's why I created this session, this PPT. Now, SAP ERP, maximum company using SAP ERP. Now the SAP ERP are moving to cloud and public cloud. Cloud, private cloud and public cloud, and on-premise. On-premise, they are means having a full control, no dependency of internet, and the company manage server itself. What is the private cloud and what is the public cloud, and what is the cloud? Basically, suppose right now I remember that when I was using a small mobile Nokia 1100, so there is a, because that time the camera was not evolved, but nowadays camera and video everything has been evolved, and we have a too much data, and right now we are save our data on cloud. Earlier we have saved all the data in pen drive, but unfortunately pen drive means the many issue occurs with the pen drive, the data loss and everything, and pen drive also lost, so we can lost our data, important data. So that's why cloud is came in the picture. On premise, where we store the data and we manage itself. What is the I have cleared the cloud, so I think there is no confusion in cloud. If you want, I will explain you more about the cloud. So basically cloud, where we are storing a data on cloud, not in a hardware device like Gmail. We are uploading a photo, image, file, each and everything. After the maximum uses of storage, the Gmail give the error message that your storage location has been full. You wanted to expand your storage. You can just subscribe our plan as per the plan. So they will provide the system. They will provide the so basically just I'm not going to there and where. Just basically I'm just saying you can store the all the data is stored in the cloud. There's no need to hard drive to you. So similarly, the two type of cloud SAP providing the cloud. First is private cloud and second is the public cloud. In private cloud, right? What is the difference between private cloud and public cloud? Private cloud, SAP manage your each and everything. You cannot do any customization. You cannot do anything beyond the limit, whatever SAP will provide to you. On premise you can do it. On premise you can suppose that SAP give a simple screen to you. SAP gave simple screen to you, and if you want to customize as per your taste, as per your design, so you can do it on premise. But cloud you cannot do it. You cannot. Basically simple SAP give the tiles, and you can just select that tiles and you can do the process. Suppose that if I have a computer system, and I have Excel, I can just put the data. I'm just giving example, not like that, just giving example. But if you want to change the things, so that could not be possible in private sector. Sorry, my bad. I'm stopping myself over here because I have just because I I explain the things public cloud instead of private cloud. So I'm just explaining you the public cloud, right? On premise and public cloud. Public cloud, SAP will provide the system and you can use it, and SAP will manage your infrastructure. But in private cloud, your data will store on cloud as well, and you can customize each and everything. So nowadays private cloud is very preferable for a large industry. Public cloud is for a small industry. Suppose that they have only 1 and 2 plant, so they can use it. But suppose that we are going to Tata Motors and we are going to Tata Chemicals, we are going to Reliance. So that is that company having a huge amount of data. So it is not possible with public cloud. Public cloud for a small industry, private cloud for a bigger industry. Because too much data, the system having a slow performance on premise if you have too much data, if you have too much transaction. But in private cloud, because you are storing each and everything on cloud, so system will move this faster. It's run very fast. Performance very fast, and each and everything is very fast in private cloud and public cloud. But in public cloud, you can do not do too much thing. SAP will provide you a specific thing and you can do that thing. But in private cloud, you can customize the tiles, you can customize the report, and you can customize the screen and each and everything. Right? So this is the difference. So here I just mentioned over there a cost. On premise is very high. Private cloud cost is medium and public cloud is very low. So these are the different. So in next video I will explain you, and don't worry about that. If you want, you can just comment. I will explain you special presentation for private cloud separately, public cloud separately as for HANA. You can just review each and everything, and basically this will be very helpful for your interview. Right now we are asking the question in interview, what is the difference between private cloud and public cloud? This is the latest interview question which I have already asked the person. Private cloud and public cloud, right? So hope this video is very helpful for you, and just put the comment. I will just improve my session for you. Thank you. We will meet the next video.